Hey, it's Darren with SoCal Balloons, and welcome to another balloon twisting tutorial. Real quick, before we dive in, here's something to know. Each tutorial on my channel is color-coded by skill level. If you see a green border around the thumbnail, that means it's a beginner design. If the border is yellow, it's an intermediate design. And if the border is red, it's an advanced design. So no matter where you're at, there's something here for you. Now, let's get into today's balloon design. Today, I'm gonna show you the first 3 balloon animals you should learn. Right here, we have a balloon dog, and then we have a balloon sword, and here we have a simple 2-balloon flower. These designs are for beginners and they're very easy to learn. These designs are different twists. So we have a lock twist. This is all lock twists. This is a bunch of loop twists with a pinch twist in the middle and some more loop twists. And then this is a loop twist and the balloon just goes through the loop twist. We're gonna start with the sword. We wanna blow your balloon up all the way, give it a nice burp, and then you wanna tie it and you could stretch the knot. You want to squeeze and stretch your balloon. The more you squeeze and stretch your balloon, the less likely it is to pop. First, you're going to find the knot side of your balloon, and we're going to grab the knot side, twist it around, and we're going to make a big loop like this. And you want to make it big enough that you can see through it. Twist it around 3 times, and then you're going to take the rest of your balloon like this, and you're going to pull it through, push it through, pull it through. And you have a sword, but it's going that way. So the best way to do it that I've known is that you can kind of squeeze it right here, and you're going to squeeze it here, and you're going to twist it at the same time. And you're going to twist it around until your sword goes up like that. And then you could actually squeeze and stretch, straighten out your sword blade like that. That's a 1 balloon sword. Next, we're going to go over the balloon dog. Blow your balloon up to a 7 or 8 finger tail there. And what you want to do is make a lock twist. The lock twist is where you twist it, hold it, twist it, and then as long as you hold this first bubble, you don't have to hold the second bubble. You're going to reach over and you're going to twist another bubble the same size as the second bubble. The first bubble can be a little bit smaller. And then you're going to fold it, grab it with one hand, and twist it around 3 times. Now you have this remainder of your balloon. If your balloon feels a little tight, you can squeeze it with 2 hands, and it stretches and it fills up the rest of the balloon. That's why we don't blow the tail up all the way. Now we're gonna do the same thing we did for the dog's head. We're gonna do the dog's legs, and we're gonna do another lock twist. So you notice how these all are the same twist, lock twist. They're just arranged to look like a dog. It gives the illusion that it looks like a balloon dog. All right, now we're gonna twist it, hold it there, and we're gonna hold it with your pinky, or you can actually hold it with your pinky like this if it's more comfortable. And then you're going to twist and squeeze another bubble for the leg. Make my legs a little bit longer, like that. And then we're gonna reach over, and you can actually kind of look at this and measure, and squeeze it right there and measure. And now we have 2 sets of dog legs. Fold it, squeeze it, twist it around. And now we need to make sure we have enough length for the back legs and the tail. It looks like we don't, but we actually do. Check it out. You can squeeze the balloon like this. It's a little bit longer. And then with this dog I made earlier, I made the belly really long and the legs kind of short. I'm gonna do the opposite with this one. I'm gonna make the belly really short. I'm gonna make the legs the same length or a little bit shorter than the front ones. I'm gonna twist it there. And then we're gonna bring this balloon over, and I'm just gonna have just enough for a tiny little tail. So the back legs, you can tell, are a little tiny shorter than the front, but it's okay. If you had to make some shorter, I would make the back shorter than the front, because usually dogs' legs are longer than the front anyway. So then we have a balloon puppy dog, and we have the tail, and we're just gonna put a poodle tail there. If you don't know how to do the poodle tail, we're actually going to show you. Take your thumb and your pointer finger, wrap it around the top, but don't squeeze the tube, but just hold the top of the bubble like that. Then you're going to squeeze down, and it goes to the top. But what you have to do is cover the rest of this tube here, and then it just goes right to the top. So all I'm doing is just squeezing it like that. There we go, we have our balloon dog. Next, I'm gonna teach you how to make the flower. Here's our balloon flower. It consists of 6 loop twists. Other people call them pedal twists, I call them loop twists. Make 6 loop twists that are all intersecting in the center, and then we're gonna take a green stem and we're gonna put it in the center of the flower like that. That's a pinch twist, I'll explain that in a minute. Grab your purple balloon and make sure it's like 7, 8 finger tail. Always underinflate if you can do it. When I first got started, I was overinflated. I'm like fighting these really tight balloons. But you wanna squeeze your balloon with 2 hands and stretch it. Next, we're gonna do 6 flower petals. We're gonna take the knot and we're gonna bring it down like this, and we're gonna make a loop. So we're actually gonna hold the loop like this and twist around 3 times. And then you're gonna take this nozzle and put it through the loop like this. There's our loop. Now we're going to add more loops. We're gonna take this loop and fold it, twist it around. I'm gonna take this loop and fold it, twist it around 3 times. And now we have 2 loops. So to add more loops, we always have to intersect back in the center of the flower. We're going to fold it like this, twist it, and you can do 2 things here. I used to do it like this, where I twisted this part around, and that's fine. But now I do it like this, where I can take my flower, hold it with my thumb, twist it where I need it to under my thumb, like that. And then instead of twisting this part, I actually roll this part around. Because this is faster for me. I'm already holding it here. Then I just roll this part around. And I'm taking the rest of the balloon and I'm rolling it around. And I'm rolling it because if I just pushed it, it would be more likely to pop. So look, here it is again. I am making a loop, twisting the twist under my thumb. And now I'm gonna roll this excess balloon all the way around. Now that we have our 6th flower petal, we have to push it in place. You want to kind of adjust your flowers. If there's any that are a little long, you can push them in. If there's any that are a little short, pull them out. Now we have our 6-petal flower. We're going to break off this end here. You can cut it with your cutter, or you can break it, cut it. I should have another video for breaking balloons. Now we have our 6-petal flower, and I'm going to show you how do we make the stem. We're going to pull the nozzle into the 6-petal flower like this. Then we're going to squeeze and stretch our balloon, make it soft, and then we're going to twist a bubble like this for the top of the flower, and then we're gonna do a pinch twist with this one, but we're gonna do a little bit different. Hold your flower center, the green part, with your fingers, and then take this part and kind of like pull this through like that. So if your bubble is too tight, it'll look kidney bean shaped. But if you make your bubble a little bit softer, it'll look more circular shape. So once we pull this through, that's not really going to hold very well, so we're going to pull this back around to the top and then push it back to the bottom through a different route. And now we have our 6-petal flower like that. Now we're going to add some leaves to our stem. We're going to twist a bubble this long, and we're going to add 3 bigger loop twists like this. And now we have our loop twist and our stem, and I just squeezed it and shaped it to be all bent. Now we're going to bend our flower petals just up like that, and we have a beautiful balloon flower. So there you have it, guys. Here's a tutorial for a balloon dog, a balloon sword, and a balloon flower, all in the same tutorial. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, go check out my other balloon videos. There's a lot more to learn and create. And hey, if you want something extra special, I'm on Cameo now. You can book a personalized shout out, a birthday message, or a personalized balloon lesson from me directly. Also, don't miss out on my newsletter. It's packed with tips, inspiration, and advanced tutorials that takes your twisting to the next level. When you sign up, I'll send you my balloon basic technique breakdown, a super helpful guide with all the core techniques to help you master twisting. And of course, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you have any questions or ideas for future tutorials, I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video, and happy twisting.